I'm going to build a high fantasy tavern in my bedroom in less than 10 days. The IKEA Billy bookshelf is the base for this project. Once I added the shelves as well, I filled in all of the extra peg holes with spackle so it would look nice and smooth. So I used some metal brackets to secure the bookshelves to each other. I drilled 4 onto each of them so these puppies weren't coming apart. I had 4 8-foot by 3-inch wide trim pieces that I put on the sides of the bookshelves, and Drew very kindly cut these all to size for me. And then for the actual shelves themselves, that rhymed, I got 8-foot by 2-inch pieces. I also did add some fancy trim to the top of the bookshelves. I wasn't going to fix this at first, but I feel like it is a bit noticeable. And if you can tell, it's these brackets here. So I got the big sheets of wood from Home Depot, cut them to size, and then I also cut a little notch out because I have trim that goes around the bottom of my walls. So I had to have a little notch to account for that. And it was fixed. It looked good. Much better. I then spackled every visible crack or hole in order to make the bookshelves look as seamless as possible. And then once the spackle was completely dry, I sanded everything down to be smooth. Priming was pretty straightforward. To start, I got this primer, which apparently it sticks to all surfaces, and that way I don't have to sand like the entirety of the bookshelf. It's just going to stick, hopefully. So I primed everything. I primed the bookshelves, I primed all of the wood trim. This project, I picked Bear Marquee in the color Black Mocha. I feel like it's a good dark brown to match the wooden background, and it'll have like enough of a contrast. I did want the bookshelves to look like they were made out of wood, so that's why I picked a brown color. Next step here is to do the doors. So I'm just gonna start by installing the hardware and then mounting them to the bookshelves themselves. Now that I have spackled over the original holes in the IKEA shelf, I have to make my own. So wish me luck there. Here is the final set. I went and I found as much decor as I could and shoved it on the shelves. Next up on the list, I want to hang this sign. I'm not sure exactly where. I'm thinking maybe here. This was a huge process. I did not think it was going to be that difficult. I really like how it turned out.